A screen test.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead men got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. It was just here. Was it here or was it further down?
What?
Well, we saw that the remainders of that blood on the road. It was further down, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have to park in the car park and walk up through the barrier. Look how much this water's gone out.
So we need to go down to Armboth and walk further down. Armboth car park. Hello. My name is Ian and this is Sharon, somewhere there. We're currently at Thirlmere on the trail of big cats, potentially big cats. They have been reported as being seen here from time to time by some quite solid sort of individuals. A policeman's reported seeing one, hasn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're at Thirlmere, we're walking down the road which is actually close to traffic at the moment, and we're going to head down towards Deerhow Island, see how that's looking, as the water's dropped considerably in Thirlmere. So anyway, don't judge, I'm a complete amateur at this, but we are on the trail of big cats, so we'll see how we get on. Parked up at Armboth, now walking down towards Deerhow Island. Further down here we spotted what appeared to be blood on the road, and whatever was bleeding was dragged a good 30-40 yards down the road and then towards a fence, and it was dragged over. The wall's collapsing. Up in them there woods somewhere, potentially are big cats. It be a murky evening. We've got a lot of potential for cats in this area. Like I say, we're on the road. Can't see that because I'm on a Samsung. It's a dinosaur, it's an S8 Plus. I've had it 5 years. So, yeah, like my wife says, there's reports of 4 cats in this area. 3 melanistic and 1 tan, isn't it?
There's a black one, the tan coloured one, which is the puma.
Yeah.
We have a charcoal grey and the pure white one.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see her, but she's there.
Buried under the rucksack.
Yeah, buried under it. Yeah, she's the donkey tonight. She's the donkey. Yeah. Yeah, we're not taking ourselves too seriously with these videos. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It seems everybody's having a pop at YouTube nowadays, so I thought, stuff it, why don't we have a go?
Take everybody on the tour with us.
Yeah, we have a good interest in this fascinating subject of big cats in the UK. I mean, I've seen on 3 different occasions big cats in the UK. My first one was before I met my wife, and we were speaking about it. I happened to say that we were travelling towards Keswick, and I just saw this black animal slide out the side of the road and disappear behind a bank. And I mentioned it to Sharon, who's been on the trail of Bigcats for 20 years now.
25 years now.
25 years, yeah. And it's a fascinating subject. And we have ourselves when we were up. We're actually up over the back of them trees somewhere. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
It was.
We saw 2 big cats. They were up on top of a tree stump, probably 300 yards away from us.
Watching us.
Maybe not 300 yards, maybe 150 yards. But I remember because you were dicking around with your torch or something. It was like
Your torch wouldn't work.
yeah, it was like a scene in a film where you were dicking about with your torch, and I was like, Sharon, look up there, and you were still twittering on. It was funny. Aye, but there was that occasion, and yeah, it is.
Very creepy.
It's great. Actually, I need to just sort of go off on a tangent, because this was the place that we saw that trail of blood, wasn't it?
It was.
The road is actually shut to vehicles, a bit vehicles that obviously have things to do with the forestry and deer management and such like. But there was a trail of blood. It probably started over there where you can't even see. It started over here, and it worked its way all the way up to where Sharon is. And there was a pool of blood with lots of fur over by them rocks. And we think somewhere down here was where the carcass or whatever it was dragged over the fence. Was it? It could have been around there somewhere. It doesn't make much sense, but if you'd have seen the blood stain, the trail, it was quite interesting. I mean, this has a lot of advantages for a big cat. Watching its prey go past, potential prey, joggers, cyclists, people that are tracking them, people like us. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. So yeah, we're gonna work our way down this road. We always keep a listen out. These cats make a particular type of noise, don't they? Excuse me, I've got a bit of a sniffle.
It's so quiet tonight.
It is.
The sticks snap as anything.
It's calm as anything.
Walking around.
I mean, I must apologise because this is the first sort of video I've tried in the darkness. Nearly broke out into song there.
Driving in the car.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier about sightings, my wife and I saw a couple up there. It was reported that the guy who was in charge of deer management, he spoke to a friend of ours. He used to be a leopard tracker in Africa, where he was more like a chaperone, wasn't he, for people to get from village to village. So because of his knowledge of leopards and stuff, he was contacted by the deer management at Thelmere here, and notified him that he'd seen a big cat way up on the tops by what's called Raven's Crag, and there's an old Iron Age fort up there. And the guy that was dealing with the deer management said to my friend that he'd spotted a black cat up there, a black cat of considerable size. So yeah, there was that one. What about the one that we went to? We're at Longlands near Skiddaw. Yeah, Skiddaw.
Yeah.
And it was quite early in the morning it was something like 1 o'clock, wasn't it?
It was, we were going back home, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah,
Camper.
in the camper. And we had really good LEDs, like an LED bar on the camper. And this cat ran across the road in front of us from like the driver's side towards the passenger side and jumped over a gate. I mean, that was just us seeing it. We have had reports off a walker, wasn't it? It was a walker that had said that they'd seen a big cat up there.
It was scrambling up the rocks or something.
Yeah. So yeah, we're on the case, so to speak.
Oh, it seems quiet.
It is quiet.
Quiet.
So yeah, I'll leave it there for now, and we'll have a potter on further down the road. And if I don't get back to you, it's because we've been eating. Well, I'm actually at an advantage because Sharon's got the backpack, so I'll be able to run faster than her. Yeah, yeah. We had a nice Chinese by the lake there before, so all's good. All right, we'll catch you in a bit anyway. So, no overnight stays, fires or barbecues. Camping and overnight stays on these islands is not permitted. Patrols and CCTV are being used to police this area. Enforcement is in operation. And it is actually, because we know the guys that come up here. They come up here from, you see the Lancaster and Manchester, I'm not sure, but they're absolutely bob on, them guys. So they do actually come up and patrol this area on a daily basis. It must be a trek for them, like coming all the way up there, but yeah, they do exist, and enforcement is in operation, so keep it tidy, keep it beautiful. So we are wandering down this wee path. Looks absolutely lethal with these wet roots. When I've got muck boots on, yeah, wife's got muck boots on. I got them, were they for Christmas or something? Birthday, yeah, my wife's 38th birthday. Well, you don't want the fact that you're 65 going out on the internet, do you? Excuse me, I've got a sniffle. Yeah, I should blow my nose. I'm a scruffy sod. So we're coming down to the side of Thirlmere, which is actually a reservoir, isn't it? I'm sure locals and people that aren't so local will probably know. It's the water supply for Manchester and just recently other local areas. So, oh my god, I'm getting attacked by a daddy longlegs. Yeah, no cats so far. I can hear that owl, which is nice, like you say. Yeah. Look out behind you. Yes. All right. No, there's no emerald eyes there.
That's what I'm looking for.
Emerald eyes. Yeah. If you do shine your torch in the dark and you see a couple of emerald coloured eyes looking towards you, that's probably a big cat. Deer have got like a yellowy tinge to their eyes, haven't they? And foxes, what are foxes again? Greeny red. Look, you've got us lost. I'm pretty sure the path's down here. Yeah, it's a good job I'm on the ball. Sharon would have us back at Keswick if it was for her. So, this will probably be surprising at how far the water's gone back. God, that owl's giving it big licks. Look at this. Absolutely lethal. See if we can find it. Yeah, there we go. Danger of death. Imagine being stabbed to death by a zigzag shaped arrow like that. So yeah, you're right, Sharon, it's gone a hell of a ways back. Yeah. Well, you can't see. But yeah, I mean, like I say, my phone's not the best. But
it was there the other week.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm going to try and negotiate these rocks. I'm not that good on stone. So I'm sure you guys don't want to see me going arse over tit. Although it'd be much to the amusement of my wife. Get back to you in a bit. So, this mark on this rock here was... How long ago was it?
Maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
No, it's longer than that, surely. Longer than that. So that was the level. Yeah, and there, that one. She's very artistic, my wife. She likes making tribal inscriptions on random rocks. And it's all the way over there, the water. So anyhow, we shall continue with our trip. So we're on the bed of the lake pretty much here. I actually decided to put my head torch on my head. That's a miraculous invention, isn't it? Anyhow, going back to other sightings, I drive a bin wagon for a living. I was up at a place called Kirkbride, sort of north end of Cumbria. I was reversing down a lane to put bins on, and I saw a big cat running across the river. I'm saying the river because I've just heard you splashing in the water. It was running across the field, away from some residential houses. So, bits of pottery.
And a pipe.
Peace pipe.
Oh, it's a bone. I thought it was a pipe.
We've gone from cat tracking to mudlarking. Phenomenal. Yeah, I'm currently studying Manchester's drinking water, and other places are available. So this print here, if you know what you're looking for, you will be able to tell that this is a print of a dog. That was me making a cardinal sin of video creating, content creating. Always make sure your torches. I've got plenty of battery life. Just looking in the sand, darn it. Do you want to shine your torch? That's it. This is quite a big stag. There's one there as well. So they're kicking about. It's a good food population for big cats. So we're heading back up to Armboth car park, which is where we park the truck. Sorry about the bad light because my torch has died, as I said before. So if you like what you see, give us a subscribe. I'm not saying we'll improve with our quality of videos, but we'll have a damn good go. It's quite an interesting subject. In a lot of areas, I just got absolutely piss wet through. A lot of areas, sorry, not areas, a lot of people think it's quite a sort of secretive subject, but a lot of people that we speak to find it quite intriguing. Scary at the same time. The fact that there's big cats out there that are bigger than your average tomcat that you see spraying up a lamppost. So yeah, we shall persevere. I'll have a look at this video, see if I can get it uploaded, see how it goes. Like I say, I'm a complete amateur. So yeah, speak to you in a bit. Toodle pip. This is another piece of our big cat tracking apparatus. We've got we call it a lamping torch, but you know, I'll turn the lights off and then you can see. So, adorable wife is operating the lamp at the minute. It's alright, that, isn't it? Yeah, turn it. That's it. You got it now. A lot better.
It's been a year since I've used it. Showing it with my fancy.
Yeah. Better put my headlights on so I don't crash into the wall. Anyhow, there you go.